ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
So, of course, we're getting another look at Sean O'Malley here tonight, and one thing that has defined his UFC run thus far, he has dictated the pace. He has led the dance against his prior UFC victims. Let's see if O'Malley can stay with that and stick to that here tonight.
All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be found.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Garbrandt.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Let me see that hook now.
Oh, nice.
All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts him with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now.
Effective use of the jab by Garbrandt.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, uppercut.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
Right under the elbow, right on the bottom.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. O'Malley's
Both of them are landing massive shots. What a fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Really nice defense.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, right hand.
What a fight so far. All right, so there's the end of the round. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. O'Malley gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Stand space.
The shots continue to land. And right into side control. Making all these shots count. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just missed with the left there. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now is continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
O'Malley's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Oh, big elbow.
Massive big win. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, there we go.
45 seconds remain in the round. .30 seconds to go in round 2.
This is where he wants to be.
15 seconds.
He needs to move. Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. O'Malley's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Like that, you are on wobbly legs. Fantastic takedown.
Garbrandt gets up. He is back on the feet here. Both guys appeared to land there. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Big strike land. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
O'Malley's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying. But he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, he might be the best volume striker in the game. Max Holloway back on the proving ground. We'll see if he can get the hands going early in this fight. And not a guy who needs much of a feeling out process. He's probably going to throw 500-plus strikes tonight unless he gets a finish. All eyes on Max Holloway, as usual, as we get this one started. All right, so a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner here early, getting the clinch and giving the kickboxer a lot to think about as to how he might proceed next.
Too much information to process. Put him in the clinch where he's uncomfortable, make him work in positions that are not instinct to him, and try to overwhelm him from his position. Great job. Smart approach.
Topuria is looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, the submission defense holds up and gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Max Blessed Holloway.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Holloway.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Holloway.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Holloway.
There's another ground strike for good measure.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so for one fighter...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway.
Big shot to the head. I am starting to lose steam.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Big right hand.
Oh, big left hand.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking...
Back to his feet. Big knee there to the chest. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Topuria's eye is closing up. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's past to trying to find that shot again.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Huge knee lands to the place.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well. Oh, huge connection there.
He landed it Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
Got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was a significant strike that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
All right, so there's the horn.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Third and final round. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl. Seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Setting for an unlock now. Oh, that's tight.
Belly down armbar.
Let's work. I'll stay in the shot. We need to work.
Oh, he got out.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Topuria ground and pound from half guard. Back to his feet. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Topuria's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
Got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free for you to latch on to.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, let's get you some replays now, certainly.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Now El Kukui getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Well, he has done some serious damage with these elbows, DC, and if you're on the other side, you got to figure out a way to stop this from happening.
You got to get those hands up. You got to block whenever you're in tight. Make sure you're not taking all these nasty elbows.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up.
Unable to connect with the right. All right, so now we start. There, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, man, another elbow. He has thrown several vicious elbows thus far in this fight. His opponent has got to be more mindful of the offense coming back his way. Makhachev swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
Another big takedown.
Good series of elbows by him there. It's almost like he's ambidextrous when it comes to throwing these elbows.
There is no strike in fighting that can really damage your opponent as much as an elbow. He understands that and throwing them over and over again.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
And he will let his opponent stand up here. 15 seconds. Ferguson ground and pound from half guard now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so let us now check out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Ferguson. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Making all these shots count. Good work from the top here by Ferguson.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Makhachev getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
Got an angle here to try to change the position.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, Jake. Setting up another submission.
Heel hook looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How good is his submission?
He's constantly dominating.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Round one with Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now with his native Chicago. Big right hand. And a knee. Muhammad gets caught with that punch. Rakhmonov's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Lands a big right hand early. What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are landing all out on the line.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh!
Oh, uppercut.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot stop that shot. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. He's hurt again.
Gets back to his feet. Big right hand there.
Both of these gentlemen are putting on the line.
Oh, how good was that flying knee? So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, nice combination of elbows there on the clinch by Muhammad.
He passes to half.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Muhammad getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Bilal Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet. Big ground and pound.
Points out for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and so Rakhmonov's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. All right, so there's the end of the round, and
You ready to fight? Ready.
second round underway. Muhammad gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Rakhmonov's eye now closing up. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky hit. And that was not hurt bad.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Trying to recover full guard there. Now he's trying to guillotine. That guillotine is tight. He's got the choke in.
Nice work, guys.
Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock. Roll it to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
3 minutes. Rakhmonov getting pounded something fierce by these ground and pound hammer fists. He's got to find a way to score him out.
That was a slick transition.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Muhammad's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Side control now. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with those strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been effective. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Relentless pressure from the top by Rakhmonov. This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and benches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing to string them together. Beautifully done there by Belal Muhammad. Keeping busy from bottom position here.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, Kimura now.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Oh, huge knee. Oh, big left hand.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
In the half guard.
Muhammad grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. 3 minutes to go in round 3. And he's back up.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but this pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, it's usually all offense all the time out of Merab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Serra Longo staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as anyone in this bantamweight division, and he believes that will be the path of least resistance here tonight. All right, early action here, and Cody Garbrandt's speed just jumps out of the arena every time he competes.
I mean, right away. It's very apparent from the moment the fight starts that his hand speed is going to be something that you have to deal with and is going to be a problem. And right away, you see Cody Garbrandt using that hand speed to dictate the fight.
Dvalishvili's now dealing with a cheek cut. The timing and the execution to get the ankle pick. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Dvalishvili going for the takedown here, but he misses. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. Well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh!
Oh, big elbow. Oh, there you go. Right there.
Just over 2 minutes to go. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Dvalishvili's in half guard. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Dvalishvili.
That eye's starting to close.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passed the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Couple hammer fists there for good measure. Round two next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs the strike this next. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Big double leg, double change. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Garbrandt gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submission.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fight, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, and he's so tough. That is why this man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on him.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Changing the position.
Garbrandt getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, big shots from the top. Seconds to go in the round. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Wallace Will.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do? You
got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Wallace Will. Shots raining down. 2 rounds in the books.
Great round, man. You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Wallace Will.
Oh, right in the mouth. He blocked that punch.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He's got to start throwing down.
3 minutes.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets it off.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Wallace Will.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage already.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Big shots here. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
Oh, no. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Wallace Willie. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Wallace Willie. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, it has been amazing to watch Alexander Volkanovski's progression, even when you look back to past title defenses against the likes of the Korean Zombie, almost smiling as if to say, man, I thought you were good. I didn't know you were that good. And in theory, Volkanovski ready to present an even better version here tonight. High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Volkanovski. Oh, big knee landed by him there. Perhaps that'll give the jiu-jitsu practitioner a little pause working his way inside.
Yeah, he does a good job of throwing things up the middle. If you throw knees, it really does make the grappler reconsider level changing because he's afraid to run into something like that that could end his night.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out for him, he's going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in this fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
So Portia gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done. Oh, nice. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, that's big.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. 10 seconds to go in round one. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fight. All right, so back to the stools.
You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous match?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You gotta keep position over submission.
An elbow! Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of...
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to...
You ready to fight? Ready.
So another big spot for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson here tonight. You're not going to out-grapple this guy. You're not going to out-condition him. He can train for 6 hours. Thankfully, only scheduled for 25 minutes tonight. Tony Ferguson can do it all. He is all offense all the time. He knows one direction. That is forward. Fighting a counter fighter tonight should be interesting.
Oh, nice.
Lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like 2 tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Makhachev's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that weapon.
He's finding a home for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping his elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch. Nice punch, man. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. He's got that single collar tie locked in. Now they separate.
Under 90 seconds now to go in round one. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking the damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axe. He cannot be straight concentrate on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Big power shot there. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Back and forth we go. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh!
What a fight so far!
Hey, stop!
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific...
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice knee.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
That takedown was timed beautifully.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Making all these shots count. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything's... What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. El Cucuy's back in full mount. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. That one was going to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, nice body shot.
I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your striking's looking beautiful. You can't keep up with that. We gotta keep up your angles.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous round. Slips and rips.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head down. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
We'll see if he can finish. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Oh, he is black and blue all over, maybe even dealing with a fractured rib, but the body strikes have been the narrative in this one. And it feels like we're getting close to a stop.
We're getting very close. I mean, I can't imagine he'd be able to take many more. We may be one body shot away from this guy just not being able to stand. Toughness on full display, but he got beat by the better fighter tonight.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Tony Ferguson, the winner by submission.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the former M1 Global Welterweight Champion, now UFC Welterweight contender, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Usually gets off to a pretty good start, so we'll see how it goes for him in this round. His submission game has posed a lot of problems for the rest of this division, and believes in this matchup, there could be some openings on the canvas here tonight.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Lands a big right hand early. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Fast pace here in the early going. Push kick there to the body.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Rakhmonov. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Nice strike.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Nice body kick there. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. That shot blocked by Rakhmonov. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice takedown. There you go.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Good work from the top here by Bilal Muhammad. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Muhammad. Honest fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them just really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Big left hand. Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Lands a big right hand there. Back and forth we go. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Muhammad gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level trades taking on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. Muhammad's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Massive shot from the top.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now. Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, buddy, sit down. Take a deep breath. Listen, we're down on the scorecards right now. He's winning the stand-up battle. We need to look to put this on the ground. I want you to go out there.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body, can double leg takedown. Nicely done.
You gotta be careful here. He goes back to the well and lands another strike from the top. And now you can see the swell.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Good work. You need to work.
Slips the punch. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get him. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Now a knee.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
This is not so bad. Oh, that hurt.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Oh, hammer fist here by Muhammad.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the...